Hello, everyone. Welcome to 100 Line Defense Academy, Part 2. So, oops. There we go. Had to mute it because it was in the other. Setup for this was annoying because last time it was going through my desktop speakers and the microphone picked it up. So, I've decided I'm going to upload this to the VOD channel and I'm just going to splice the 2 days together, but if you guys do watch the whole entire thing on the VOD channel, I do apologize. This part here is not going to be part of that VOD. I'm going to cut this specific part out and possibly move it to the front or something like that, but when you get to part or day 2 in there, the audio will be fixed. I didn't realize that the microphone was capturing the stream itself, and while it wasn't echoing bad, it's enough to irritate me, so therefore, if I can fix it, I will fix it, and this is me trying to fix it. Also, guys, do you like my new headband? Also, I have found some information since Monday when it comes to this game. Mostly this game, but it does have controller support. It didn't when I tried it on Monday. It wouldn't connect, like either the controller wouldn't connect or whatever, but what? Now it's gonna make a liar out of me. There it goes. We found controller support. So Luna's happy. Could I have played it with keyboard and mouse? Yes. But I didn't like the way the combat was with keyboard. That was literally my only gripe. If it played like traditional Danganronpa, I probably could have gotten away with it. But yes, it does support controller support. It supports Xbox controller support and PS5 controller support. So if you guys are interested in this game with controller support, yes, it does have it. This game also does have an official release date. It is releasing April 28th. So, depending on what we're doing at that point, this might turn into a staple in the lineup of stream games. If you guys want it to be. If you guys do not want it to be a stream staple, I'll play it on my own. I'll probably still end up recording it, possibly. This way, if I do decide to make a series out of it, I can, but unless you guys want this to be a staple, yeah. We also still have the sub packs. I have one sub pack left. After that, I have to try to find some more, but I do have one left. Yesterday, Digimon has announced that they're going to release 3 sets this year. They are already ahead of scalpers, apparently. There's going to be plenty of stock available, so they claim. So if that's true, I'm going to try to get a hold of the new sets. A set releases at the end of April, beginning of May. It's going to release in Japan sooner, but it'll be here at the end of April, beginning of May. So if I can get a hold of that booster box and it's not entirely expensive, we'll use those. Otherwise, I reached out to my local card shop to see if they can get a hold of Digimon, because it's not normally something they have in their lineup, so they're going to look and see if they can do a special order, and if they can, what a special order will require, and I'll decide from there. I don't know why I'm still supposedly dropping frames. Actually, I might know why we're suddenly dropping frames. They were doing line work earlier this morning. So if they are still doing line work, that could be why. But anyway, without further delay, let us, excuse me, begin. And I am going to use the controller for this. Once I click on the game. I'm going to try to stay as... Why? Did it do that?
It's about time. Your father already left for work.
Please hold. Apparently I can't open menu. Alright, apparently I gotta reboot the game. Load. Damn it. Because there's no menu support here, so I can't go back. Oops. Which means I have to close the entire game and then reboot the game. Underline defense, if you were watching this, please, for the love of God, put menu options anytime you're not in a cutscene. Please. There we go. Day one. So I have to find the war room. Oh, that was easy. Ooh, you coming too, Takumi? This means you made up your mind to fight? Yeah, I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. That's old Last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Sumimo. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us. You wouldn't be with your cool little soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your inaction would have caused dire consequences to your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you? What does that even mean? I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then. Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemo anima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yeah? Let's get started. About time. Let's do this. This is so hype.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Apparently turned off auto. There we go. Koro believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle? It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Try out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Huh, that sounds like Mike. Oh, he did it willingly this time. Hashtag no fear. By an evil by moonlight, I'ma die on this hill tonight. Alright. The fact that he gets a motorcycle and the barbed wire bat. We see you, Negan. We see you. We understand the Walking Dead reference, okay? We understand.
Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence. This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna fire me with a gun. They're like the little patapon people with the little axes. In defensive battle, you will lose if the barrier is destroyed, so protect it until the very end and destroy all enemies. Okay. Alright, so if I remember correctly, any green area is movable. So I can literally stand on top of these guys. Oh, I can find out what their attacks do. Okay. Okay. Mike's here! He just has an attack. Well, since she's right here.
Let's get started.
Each member of the special skill defense team has the special unique ability known as the special skill. Learn each skill and use them to the advantage. Hiruko's attacker that specializes in hard-hitting attacks. She automatically gains +1 attack for each enemy she kills during one turn from her special skill. So if I want her to move here, Oh no, she has to attack from the side, it looks like. So I can have her do that.
Chop you to pieces. Unsatisfied.
This isn't.
Doesn't feel
Yep.
half bad.
Never mind.
I could get used to this. Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern. If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Alright, does she have... Hello? Oh, for some reason I'm not in the game. I was gonna say, wait a minute here. So I can move her, like, here or something.
Now then, to business.
Oh! Can I go back?
All right, let's get started. Time to move. Out of my way.
Okay.
I've got this.
Oh, I don't have any more AP. Okay.
Let's give it to him.
So, he's like a defensive tank, so I should put him in front of this thing. Alright. I understand.
Full throttle. Let's freaking go.
Let's go. Say when.
Let's go! It's killing game time!
Put her here and then attack those four there. Alright.
It's too much blood. Don't underestimate me. I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so soon.
Let's do this. Let her rip.
Let's do this.
Here we go!
Okay. Oh, they were close enough to do that. Whoopsie. Okay. This is what we learn.
Let's go!
The fact that she has knives.
Hauling ass! Eat my dust!
Beep beep. I win.
Did we win?
Barely.
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey, I ain't no coward. I'll take you on any time. Nice work, troops. No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already.
I still want to know why I'm dropping frames though.
Oh, right. Of course you did. What even are those monsters, anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans? Well, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Well, that's ominous. Can you
And
be
not-
a little more specific?
Are they
Right.
like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above?
Calm down, Resident Evil wannabe.
But escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is. But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks.
Sounds like
as
a
when they
bear.
occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
Yeah.
They're after a certain special something hidden deep within the school. But if that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet.
But the scale
I'm a
doesn't
Power
make
Ranger.
sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
I don't get it either. And then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
I know her voice from somewhere and I don't know what it's from.
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet. We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
Okay, who summoned Kurum?
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Good, you can take him on then. Oh, she's dying. Oh, she's dying right now.
Hurry! We have to save her!
Ah! Good night.
No way. No freaking way.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Cover unit, deploy.
Corpse recovery unit? What? Oh, they're just gonna come out and straight up grab her like the Hunger Games. In the coffin and everything!
There, we got our body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle. That's the Invaders, Commander. It's gonna be on a whole different level to anything you fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever, it's fight or die.
But
That's what led to her rage, too.
Don't let it get to you, man.
huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this.
You were just about to
Come
piss
this
your
far, we
pants
gotta
not 2
keep
seconds
going
ago
to the end.
yourself, dude.
There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God. Damn.
Alright. Time to fight a Pokemon.
Those troops you fought before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster. Conventional weapons don't have any
No
effect
shit,
on it.
Sherlock.
That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo-anima come in. You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
The music's dope.
Why is hemo-anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
Oh, so she's like straight up dead. Not even like surprise dead. He brought extra people! Okay. When voltage reaches 100 or more, you'll be able to use your boosts, special attacks, power up your allies, and remain in fight for the entirety of the battle. Oh, okay. So let's see.
Let's go. Gotta push it. Ready when you are.
How close can I get here? Not close enough to the boss. So let's see, if I do this. I take out these three at least.
Good to go.
Now then, to business. Die!
Oh, he counters back. Okay.
Ready whenever.
Let's give it to him.
I might as well go for these guys then.
Let's do this. Come get it.
Not bad.
Alright, let's see. Now,
Rev it up.
I want to put him, since he has the most...
Let her rip.
do that.
Now
You
then, to business.
want to attack these three, because then you'll get +3.
Time to move.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see how that goes.
Ready when you are. Let's go.
Oh, he can't reach them. Shit. Alright, so he's coming up here then.
Full throttle.
I can still fight. I can hardly contain myself. Don't underestimate me. Out of my way.
I only got 2 hits on him. Wow.
I was careless.
Oh! Okay, that's an instant death. Redo that. Good job, Luna. No, I don't want a bonus.
Did we?
What?
win?
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting.
But it wasn't. We fought.
Okay.
There, we got.
Alright. Try to fight Kiram again.
Those troops you.
I wonder if... It says to eliminate the boss, so... I don't know.
I've got this. Say when, not bad. I've got this.
Time for battle. Take this. My turn.
Let's freaking go!
Alright. Now. If I can,
Full throttle.
out of my way. He's gonna come here. He's gonna take out these guys.
Time to move.
You. Can go behind.
Out of my way.
See, now she can only hit one though.
Ready when you are.
Oh, so he does move. Okay. Alright, so you... I'm gonna come up here. You're gonna take out these two. you.
Still fight. I'll chop you to pieces.
Wow, she has no reach.
Don't underestimate me. How's this?
There.
How unsatisfying.
And then you
Let's freaking go!
go up here and you will take out these two. And that should... Wow. Okay.
Let's do this!
No. Out of my way. You're gonna move over one space, take out these two.
Not yet.
You're gonna boost your defense.
Let's do this.
Alright. Boost. Special attack.
Gotcha.
Let's do this. Because now he'll be stunned.
You're doing great! Don't stop until you've wiped them all out!
Don't underestimate me.
You, I kind of want to move away. So you're about to die. So you're getting out.
Hauling ass! Let's give it to him!
Hardly a challenge.
Kind of wish I could heal her. I'm glad I got that extra point.
I can still fight. Die.
Rev it up!
Oh, I'm the one who's stunned. I thought that stunned him. Okay. Oh, that starts the whole entire thing over. Well, screw.
Here we go. Yeah! Say when.
Ready whenever. Out of my way. Broken so soon.
Here we go!
Oh, she's the one that had the multi-hit skill.
Okay,
Well, dang, if she didn't die.
despawn or something.
Let's freaking go! Let's give it to him.
Let's do it to it!
Here we go.
All right, let's get started. How's this?
Here we go!
Let's freaking go! Eat this!
Okay. Oops.
Can't give up.
Let's give it to him. Full throttle. Oh, smoke 'em! It's up to you from here.
I'm not done yet.
Let's do it to it!
Ready whenever. Out of my way.
Alright, so there's that. Now the girl's about to go get killed. I wish she would be on my team. This game is pretty hard though. Or at least considering what the game is, it seems hard. It's not an easy strategy game by any means, especially right from the jump. Which part of me appreciates, but... Alright. So I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I gotta get rid of the small fry. So if I try to do this... Yeah, I get a +1 attack boost, but...
My turn. Take this.
I want to keep her away from the dragon as much as possible.
Now then, to business. I'll chop you to pieces.
Reason being is it seems that she does not do well
Let's give it to him.
defensively. So let's move you guys here. He gets the +6.
Let's freaking go!
Ready when you are. Take that!
All right, let's get started. Die. Not that. turn. Out of my way.
I've got this.
Let's give it to him.
Alright, so next turn, voltage it works. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm hanging in there. Gotta play defense.
All right, let's get started. Show me your insides.
You're doing great.
Good to go.
Is there a plate? Yes. Okay, so that'll hit those two, so they can't blow up that.
I still got gas.
And you, I'm gonna back up here. You need to chill for a bit.
Here we go. Take this. All right.
She's still stunned. Okay.
Let's go. Not gonna cut it. Let's do this. I've got this. Takes more than that.
It's fine.
Here we go.
I'm hanging in there. Come get it.
Now then, to business.
Alright, so I can just move you forward, it looks like. I'll move you just outside of the range. Alright, let's see.
Ready when you are. My turn.
Oh, okay. Kieran's afraid. I repeat, Kieran is afraid.
The enemy commander got away. Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day.
I'm alright with that.
A decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemoanima and return to the school.
I got an S for that? I can't say look at me go because I can't, but.
Hooray!
Our car alarm's going off. I will be back.
Looking at myself fade away. Why can I hear the light? It's okay. We've been here before. Carry on the light. They won't know it hurts more. It's okay. We've been here before. Carry on the light. They won't know it is It's okay. We've been here before. Carry on the light. They won't know it hurts more.
Okay, I am back. Mom found a spare set of keys, so. Girl died out there, you sick bastard. Oh, come on. I just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's a management thing. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People die. It's the whole idea. Oops. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple of hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up over a total stranger. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule, but for you I could find a loophole. I mean, an open-handed strike barely counts as a hit, right? Just try it. I'll twist your body to a double helix in return. Sounds like this case DNA stands for don't always argue. Come on, guys. We just shouldn't fight amongst ourselves anyway. Just as the tension seemed to be a breaking point, the door opened with a clatter. Are you guys alright? No, asshole, we ain't alright. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed. For real? she's actually... She died?
Hey!
Did you guys watch? Yeah, the monitor in the classroom broadcasted the whole thing. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you. If you guys had grown up here and fought like the rest of us, the emo chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
He's not wrong. She knows she was getting into when she agreed to go out there. And there's every chance things still would have worked out, even with our help.
What? You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
Alright, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Good grief, the way you're carrying on, you think someone had died.
Someone did!
But then...
Hey, guess who's back?
I'm a zombie! Oh, her teeth are actually gone. She still has her eye scar, but her teeth are gone.
Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something?
Well, it's gone.
Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right? Never mind that. How are you alive? Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Darumi Yamamiya, in the flesh. I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
Is she Range? I think she's Range. Because my brain just wants to scream, go back to the host club. Isn't that just wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend Hero Anima. Okay, so what's Hero Anima got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. What is this, Tokyo Ghoul? If one of you falls in battles, we send out a drone to recover your body's processed. Then it's just a matter of getting inside one of the recovery pods, stimulating your remaining hammer, and boom, you rise from the grave. You can die out there as much as you want. You'll just keep coming back. So, Tokyo Ghoul with a little asterisk. You mean we're immortal? Ding ding, that's correct. But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else that's going on around here. You don't have to believe me, but there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you. What do you say? Yep, Exhibit A, right here. Oh, now she has her makeup back. Come on. Common sense has gone right out the window now. You think it's gonna turn out we're inside some super immersive VR game or something? Stop referencing Danganronpa. That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All of you from the Tokyo residential complex are like that. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is simply brimming with possibilities. I don't even know how to react to that. You're serious? We really can't die? Dude, that's so freaking sweet. This Hemo Anima stuff is awesome. Must you raise your voice over every new development? I really need to learn to read. Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past the wall of fire. And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with one life you got. You'll be back to regular immortals. One life, and then you're gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it. Keep on fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal? Bitch, you ain't. That's the part you have a problem with? One more thing. Just to set your minds at ease. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. That's supposed to comfort us. At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Absolutely not. I'm more against it than ever now. What? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far. Your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if you do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right? It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad I thought I was gonna die. You did die. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Young people these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know? I keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that? Like I said, if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, right? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too. Obliterated? That's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit? Now you're getting it. The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life go so spectacularly off track? So what's this thing that's that's mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. That's only unsure we want to know, so allow me. To throw you a victory party! Your achievement in the field today deserves to be rewarded. Also, I don't know if you guys... I don't have a cursor. There's a Monokuma in there. We want information, not a party. Let me see if you can have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying that there's somewhere we can get food around here?
Hey.
Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. What do we do now? I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now. Again, if he died for realsies, I'd be okay with it. You don't have to tell him that. I want to hear what Searay has to say, so I'll go along too. I guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Teleport to locations you haven't unlocked or marked as unassociated. Use the map to check your location. It's collision of characters. Map will come in handy when you feel lost. So I can't go there. Well, excuse me, I didn't realize what floor I was on. Then again, I could have checked the map. Did I want to? No. I wanted to explore. Bathroom. I like this floor, this ancient Egypt theme, though. Aw, can't examine that. Okay, why the hell am I seriously trapping frames like left and right? That's my question of the day. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy rational matic will create any kind of food you desire. Oh, there's an update from my internet. Maybe that's it. Slices, makes juveline fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? Yes. It all rolls out nice and fresh. He's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving whittler desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. That's sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that. Let alone try it. I think we would stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. You literally have like half a mouth. One hour later. Man, that hit spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before. It wasn't bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. You're not of age. Oh, what's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. Don't talk about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know? Aw. Think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this actually makes me hungrier. It's a factory dinner, remember? And if you did anything to contribute, so you get shit. So now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight. That won't work on me or my dear sister. We lived through hardship much worse than this. Don't remind me. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. Bro, get therapy! Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry. I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry, you're not the one who's at fault here. Now if you all eaten your fill, let's see if we get back on topic. Sushi. Chang. Is that Chang candy? Yeah, it's a Chang gumball machine. Slushies. Fishies. Bridge. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside of the Tokyo residential complex where you all have been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret. Very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know what they're after. Special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invaders' hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you ever known will die horribly. They already pretty much did, though. To avoid this, we drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to immobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case. Any questions, or do you guys want to chat down some more? Wait, go over that last part again. We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our own lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. 100 days? That's right. Just a Salvate 2400 hours, and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before the ordeal began. Maybe we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to? I thought those monsters already destroyed it. No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on the school instead. But whatever you stowed away in here is what's important to them, right? You told us a lot, but there's the one detail you determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting, and why would losing it mean the end of humanity? Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Izuhara. One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? They're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who could put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you? Another excellent question, and I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer, but that's all highly classified information. And as long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to stay. But explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission, why you were chosen for it, there's this one path open to you. That's for you, and the other brave souls from the fighters group, to convince these lily-livered panty wastes to join the war effort too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you? It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing anything to ink your chains. It's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need you all in tip-top condition. Okay. Bye. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop Zeus and hit the watch. Hi. You actually have realistic bodily functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after the fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is going to happen. This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line, and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? Where am I supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together? There's no need for that. I've prepared luxurious individual suites for you. You'll find them on the rooftop. At least we get our own rooms, so I was starting to wonder about that. You're all at that delicate age, after all. I left you guys alone, you'll be running it like rabbits in no time. Bruh. Is that true? I'm not reading that. You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister. Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives. Or at least the next 100 days. What did he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, just do it. Just pretend you're like an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. Please don't talk like the old 90s groups. Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? They ain't, though. Let me tell you. Story time with Luna. I almost fell out of one. It's like that, except even more so since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us? We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know. Pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to science nerds and army jocks? Right? Why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune out. Too big for me to wrap my head around. The lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa's coming from, though. Yesterday was just another day. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of it's real. Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that fit 3 feast, I'm about to slip into a coma. Same here. Diet really takes it out of you. We really gotta stay here a whole 100 days? We've only been here for 1 and I'm already sick of the place. I have my fair share of concerns too. Sarai said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. You're sure you're alright? Please, don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. But I agree, we should rest for now. Good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. But with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get sleep. There are little tents outside watch. I guess I'll be proper and use the teleportation thing. I guess I can't. But I can run. No ceiling. That alone was a weird enough start. Oh. I was kind of right. But for Hudson and Ted's servos, our room seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group. No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumimo. Okay, thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? There has to be a mistake. This is a travesty and outrage. That was bipolar. My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be as devastated as I am. You'd feel much better having your brother by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. But... I mean, yeah, they're twins, but goddamn. Oh, well, let me see where the others were at. Nope, okay, well. Basic bed.
Hey!
I hate to admit it's actually more comfy than the bed back home. Good night. Day 2. Rise and sign, bear signs.
Band out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot. I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead. Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria on the double.
Sir, yes, sir. What a depressing way to start the day. Can I teleport there now? You know, for being able to supposedly teleport, you can't. Oh, scripts. That's why. Totally open, unobstructed sky. Still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling. Like I get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here long enough, will staring up into the infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something that's so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe little residential complex. Oh, now I can teleport. Alright, everyone, take right in and get yourself all filled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. There's no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to make do with much less than this. Brother, please, I don't want to think about that. Let me guess, if we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless bread. Suit yourself. There's one more thing I need from you. I planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time? I want you to take a tour of the Lost Defense Academy's campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are tons of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun. Get rooms where the doors lock behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out. If there are, you can go on your own. This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you. So once you finish breakfast, put on your walking boots and explore your new home. I feel like we're playing right into Saray's hands, but we should probably get a better idea of what kind of place this is. Turn up some clues to what the special something we're protecting is. Time like the present, so let's take a look around. I'm actually going to be able to take a look around. I actually can. Of course you would be with the healing pods. Thank you, Seriba, for getting the follow ban. I've seen these movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported to another world. It's Avatar. They're so advanced, you get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. Wish I had these at home. Looks like this one's broken, though. Just like me. I tried every button switch I could find, but it won't turn on. Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does? Of course not! I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I? Okay, okay. Unless I get Saray to fix this, escaping into a perfect fantasy world is gonna be just that, a fantasy. Okay, bye. Nope. Okay, so that's on my task list. What is this? Some kind of entrance hall? Entrance and exit. Of course, even if we left the school, From here, we'd have to contend with that wall of flame. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so. As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds. Anyway, if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side. But if you like a change of scenery, be my guest. Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how? Those machines over there? We'll take a look at them. Excuse me. Seems there's a special model of fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher? That's right. I put them here so you can use them to go out exploring. You again. Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? Oh, sort of said, then done. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off the school grounds and explore the area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hero Anima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and a way forward. Wait a minute, you're saying we can actually put out the undying flame? There's nothing stopping us from using these and just get out of here? Yeah, your pal Akutsu had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins? You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or even some items you can still use in these little towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There are invaders out there? Oh yeah, the place is crawling with them. The wall of fire is there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside the school grounds. It's dangerous business going out the door and into the unknown. And we're a long, long way from the Tokyo residential complex here. You never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension humanity, for the next 99 days and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want the story to have a happy ending, don't you? Kaba. At least we have hope now. There's a way to get past the flames. There's a way for us to get home. Weren't you listening just now? Sarai said we're too far away from the complex to make it alone. I wouldn't put too much stock into anything he says. If that isn't a little suspicious, he went out of his way to let us know that. There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but to find a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. And that's the idea I'm putting my faith in. The fucking statue, though. Need to again.
Yeah.
Oh, bathroom. Ah, no, not the red ring of death. Oops. Training room. Oh, so we're gonna play video games. Remarkable, you picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills, just using your natural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Will playing a game really help us? Your hero enema gets stronger the more you use it, just like your muscles, brain, and your baloney pony. Baloney pony? You should consider dropping by to train when you're off duty. You can even get some friends together for a group session.
Hey,
Just keep it in your pants when this lady's present, okay?
hey!
Excuse you, pervert. I gotta admit, I am kind of curious about it. Maybe we gotta try later. Ah! I know it's a demo, so I should have kind of expected that, but... Alright, so we have... What's we're gonna say? Can't take 100 days off out of nowhere. They'll fire me for sure. I can go in the bathroom. Not that you really do anything, but you can go in there. The war room. Tap into her miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hero anima. By harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you gain access to your class armor and weapons. Class weapon is a manifestation of your own your own innate strength. Each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your hero anima for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skill. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them and strategically will make you better fighters. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind it? Don't get so hung up on details. Surrender to the heat of the battle. Yell, I am thou! Or ora, 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 ora! Or something. Just like that. All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight. But not before. One more thing. While you're here, want me to go over the Undying Flames again? That wall of fire outside protects the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad if you get too close. Nah, we're good on that. Don't ask if you're gonna force me to do it anyway. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rock, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people on the inside it would be burned to a crisp. So it ignores regular physics and runs their own rules. Magic or something? The Undying Flame Barrier has a radius of a little over half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful of invaders. Or at least that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming and automatically shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, the alarm is set off to let us all know it's time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy is near or on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to prepare or recharge. We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns, though. You should assume the next attack could come at any time. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down. The undying flame acts as a will of their own to keep the school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. I could ask any number of questions right now, but I doubt I get any answers. I have no choice but to accept that this is just the way that things are. Technically, the fiery hand has limited range, so coming in from space might be possible. Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Okay, you made it very clear on how well defended the school is. What I really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting? I told you, didn't I? You'll learn that once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. And then the machine there is a computer. Controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy. Without this, there is no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, nothing. Controls the battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like the electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of the school up and running without the need for extra engineers or maintenance staff. So it's all completely automatic, huh? I can tell what you're thinking. If it's all automatic, what do we need Saray for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. Well, he's right about that, but not in the way he thinks. The infirmary. It's definitely not the infirmary. I guess. Alright, and then those are the drones. The Knights in Hunger game drones. When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve the body. And that's what the manual says, anyway. So it's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. When the school's defense system detects one of us has died... Let's see, we'll figure that out then. Anyway, when one of us dies, it launches its drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. Once it gets here, you see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called the Revival-Matic. It's got data on all of us, right down to our genetic code. Cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state, and we're alive again. Just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands? This sure is amazing tech, though. I can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the hero Anima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than technology. Whatever the subject, hero Anima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to be infused our blood or power, right? But how's it do that? Well, maybe we'll find out about it someday. Join the fight. Now let's mean the other holdouts agree to fight too. But sorry, there's just no way that's happening. Seriously, who is in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? And we'll find a defense room. Is there not a defense room? Oh. Must have ran right past it. What in the... A surprisingly stately door stood in the middle of the otherwise nonsensical looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms of the school were all pretty strange, but this put them to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so, but why are they here inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. Is that important then? Whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. So right behind this door is something that could wipe out entire humanity in the wrong hands. Wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Saray will tell us the truth seems more like an efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others into the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. Sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force him to fight against her will, would she? May not have known each other long, but I can definitely imagine Hiroko taking a hardline approach with anyone refuses to do as she says.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going?
Look at this little massage chair.
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful you want to spend the rest of your lives here? There's no way we would feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long. There's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry. It's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. AKA, gotta rate for the full game's release. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Alright, we are a school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and a proper schedule. But we don't have one. Surprise! So, no schedule? Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man, you should have lived with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway, right? Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge. We've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally, you all have your own values, priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault we even need to have this discussion. Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter are, you're all gonna have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While the school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. If the school falls, so is mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. Can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Well, he said the H word. Hope? You gotta be kidding me. This is more like despair. And he said the D word.
Hey!
Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's what we'll really be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the hero enema. We know next to nothing about this weird power. You want us to pump our bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. You've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agree to fight. And I can't agree until I hear the truth. I'm going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. Alright. That's the truth you want. That's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. You're going to tell us? Just like that. Well, I never meant to keep the truth from you all this long. It's just that using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but looks like the plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you really tell us the truth. The whole truth. Nothing but. Or at least I like to. But this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own. Let's say we table this discussion until tomorrow. So there are more people involved in this than just you? We'll expect you to tell them about us too. We'll expect you to tell us about them too. I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they might go for it. Although, I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do what I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the brass says. Got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. Bye! Never thought of getting the truth out of him would be this early. Easy. They still have to discuss it with people in charge, right? You can come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. Hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses? We'll see what happens after we hear what Sarai says. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Morocco. Clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up! I bet you don't either. Nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and head back to our rooms. Tomorrow morning, Sarai will tell us the whole truth. Can't even imagine what it might be. Gather us here. What are we fighting for? We can only hope everything will make sense once we know that.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
So there's the nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. For now, the only thing we can do is wait for tomorrow to come. Nothing else to do. Decided to call it a day, got into bed, and was soon fast asleep.
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
Well, shit. We were all in kindergarten back then. Karu's dad had just died. We were driving over to her mom's research shop when it happened. A car crash that changed her life. Security alert had sounded and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karu's dad swerved to avoid someone and, well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time and Karua survived. But his father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, she was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There's nothing that I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big, ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Aww.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karua. No matter what, I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
That's right. I made a promise. Promise to protect Karua no matter what. And I'm not about to break that promise. To keep her safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. Whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Karua. I totally forgotten about it that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what she's doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? They treated me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in the attack? I'll have to ask Ray about that too.
Huh?
I'm wide awake now. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Oh, we actually can keep playing. I was expecting the demo to end, honestly. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? Same face I see in the mirror every morning. Somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. Wonder if this is a side effect from using hero anima?
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is stupid. The scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, endlessness of it all was almost terrifying. But in a way, it was beautiful too. Inspired a sense of awe in me.
What Karua would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky.
It looks so
Different kind of celestial body. Sure, I read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth. What's it called again? Tip of my tongue. Huh? You're on fire. No, not quite. I wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition. Shape of a young man. Not just any fire either. The undying flame. What is it? What are you trying to tell me? The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its firing feature. The next moment it disappeared into thin air. Don't tell me. Was that a ghost? In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed waiting for the announcement. Day 3!
Burn Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Just in case. I know there's autosave, but to the war room. Everyone, that is, except for Sarai. He's certainly taking his time. You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince them than he thought? He should have told us that. I got up early for nothing. That's really it. Ain't a lot of point in us waiting around here. Yeah, I'm sure Sarai will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Till then, we could probably spend our time as we see fit. We actually get some free time? And here I thought we were in for a long, involved lore jump. I was looking forward to it all night long. I guess I'll just rest my head in. Don't choke like that in front of other people, brother. Woohoo! Free time! During free time, you're gonna do things like upgrade your class weapon and get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, during which you can pass the time by engaging in activities. If you don't want to do anything, just go to bed to pass the time. First, try going to the training room and entrance hall, which were unlocked during the tour of the school. So we'll go to the training room. Training is a productive use of your free time. I'll commend you for that. I'll train with you if you want. Hurry and enter the virtual space. I would, but I don't know how to use the machine. Just figure it out as you go along. You'll get used to it soon enough. Oh, it's literally like a literal training battle. Okay.
Time to move. I'll chop you to pieces.
Let's do this. That's it. Ready when you are.
Let's go! My body! Uh-oh.
When allies' HP drops to 5 or less, they will be near death and letting them use last resort. Oh, excuse me. Coming.
Looking at myself fade away. Why can I hear the light? It's okay. We've been here before. Carry on the light. They won't know it hurts more. It's okay. We've been here before. Carry on the light. They won't know it is It's okay. We've been here before. Carry on the light. They won't know it hurts more.
It's okay. We've been here before. Carry on the light. They won't know it hurts more. It's okay. We've been here before. Carry on the light. They won't know it hurts more.
Hey guys, I'm gonna end the stream for a little bit. Mom wants to run and grab dinner, and I'm gonna try to fix this frame rate issue. So I'm gonna leave the stream, like the game where we're at. I'm gonna pick up exactly from right here, but I'll be back in like a half hour or so. So, bye.